Let's see if we can do anything with scaling, TSR, high, epic, yeah. Come on. Let's see how. AMD, Intel, no scaling, TSR default. I'm not entirely sure what that means. Unlimited frame generation? Can I do that? Oh, yeah, I didn't think so. Desync. Unless I see that it's a problem. Yeah. Oh, I can't even change it. Post-processing, visual style, original, AC. Oh, that's kind of neat. I'm not sure what that's going to be like, so I'm going to stay away from doing that. If I can do epic, I think that's exactly what I want to do. Depth of field, high. Global lighting, screen space. Zooming, off. Wish there was like a little square there that lets me know what I'm changing. Alright, epic, volumetric. I don't even know what kind of game this is. I don't like subtitles. Let me take those off. Density of crowds. Balance. Faster simulations. Is this a turn-based game? I'm kind of thinking it might be. Traffic entry, use perception. Yeah, I think it might be not to turn on my control. Yeah, some changes. Let's make sure that the graphics is doing its thing. Alright. Okay, so it's still, yeah, it's still there. Alright, let's see what kind of game this is. Oh. Yeah, we'll start the game. It means miracles. Thaumaturge, a tempermancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in a person's or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of the Thaumaturge without being born one.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone.
Okay, so you can see the dead.
I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
I wonder if that's like a reaper or something.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Play a trick. Whoa, what's the right trigger? What is it? I feel like I want to play a trick right now.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
I'm gonna be nice on this one. I'm gonna send greetings to. Is it his sister or my sister?
Please add, my love to you, my sister.
Touching. From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Viktor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
Dick. Oh, it is sort of like a turn-based game. Lost letter, D'Antonia, and Antony. It feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land, among foreign people. Well, of course you can be foreign people. It's foreign land. To fight under the Russian banner, and how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I am losing my health and my mind, cultivating the land that I fertilize with the blood and flesh of its sons. And I can't leave him. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be the only means of escape. Pray for me. Constantine? P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anilka that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. Okay. Oh, I'm getting experience points for reading. Sweet. Dear Janko, please stop with the gentry snobbering and listen to what I tell you. I forgot to capitalize the please. The peasants are different now. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. Peasants are different now, and it is not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves, have something on the side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time. Go to the bank in Tiflis and take a loan against half of our assets in the Caucasus. Caucasus? Invest in the oil business in Baku. The railroad is already getting there, and the world needs kerosene. We need to act. I will send you the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Greetings, Luke. Perception. As a thaumaturge, you possess exception perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate enemies' actions, you can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words, and you can reach your goal easier. Right trigger. So I'm reading things. The Tiflis Herald. The tragic events of August 29th have cast a shadow on the city of Tiflis. Leave it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally, where reform proposals set out by Minister Alexander Buligin were to be discussed and brutally interrupted by Cossack troops and stormed inside the municipal door building. Armed Cossacks entered the conference room, wreaking havoc in the terminal. 60 people were killed and over 100 were injured. People are shocked at another instance of unjustified aggression against the nation of Georgia. Many believe more mass strikes are inevitable. That's the coachman.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
Is there a healer in the village?
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting, a guest?
You came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Yeah.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with. Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
I'm the miracle worker in the town. Is this? Interesting. Many people have flaws, but only Thaumaturge are aware of their existence. Their blemishes and on a personality created as a result of turbulent experiences. They extract saluters and allow young thaumaturges to make a pact with their first saluter. Your flaw is pride. If you nurture it by making the right choices, it will impact the course of events in the future. My innate flaw. It got me into trouble on more than one occasion, but also kept me out of it. Sometimes two. It is an integral part of me. Umpire follows this flaw. Increases the heart dimension's force by 1. Oh. Oh. That's my little buddy. Eerie intoxication inflicts damage, restores your health points by 1, so that's a healing ability, which is half of what you've lost. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it. So it's less effective every time I use it. Bloody Penance. Is that a roll? Inflicts damage. The target's health points determines how much damage the skill inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. Imperium Veto. Reduces focus, removes all negative states from you. 1621, out of this world, inflicts damage, restores your health points by 1, which is half of what you've lost. Huh. So, this is sort of like, my little Pokemon riding Messenger.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
Proud answer. It only draws from your flaw of pride's little butt. Will also feed it even more. Sure.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses. Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Oh shit, we fighting? When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown in the bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by the bar in the bottom corner of the screen. Alright. Start the fight. Ooh, I better fight the guy with a knife. Fugitive. Oh, okay, so if I press X, I can read about them. Okay. And he has 15 points. So I'm not going to get him with the first shot. It's got 9 left, so I'm getting playing his head. Oh, what the fuck? So he's a little bit quicker than me, is that it? Actions queue. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions to find out what they're planning. Unfold the actions queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful and require preparation, bringing the risk of the enemies attacking first. So I can get him this. Oh, that's actually, that could take him out. Oh, where's his action?
There's the Ruskies right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Proletariatus Rizzoli. Soon the day will come when the people will throw off their hated shackles. With one stroke of a mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, be a torch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work for the flame, to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands. It is already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart. Is my shadow... Oh, it's like seeing behind stuff.
Good boy.
News from Yavin. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed Governor General of Yavin Province, Prince Napoleon Louis Joseph Jerome Bonaparte, has just arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by a dinner with representatives from Yavin most eminent families. The Governor General's address to townspeople is expected in the next few days.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Efimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected this thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
I want to see for myself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Thaumaturge. Okay. I'll explain.
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle worker from Russia. I even heard about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Viktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Timing the prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow in the inner strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Trace certain, Rasputin. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin was a magnetic zeal, has a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Okay, observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and the events that can help you in different situations. Perception and objects. Thaumaturges possess perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. Traces. On some items, you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of 3 forms. Unknown. You see it for the first time. Familiar. You have seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know exactly who left it. Traces are only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item.
Let's take a look around.
Dimension Force, 2 low. Word 1. Okay, so... Thaumaturge's points on the Grimoire's cover. They're available Thaumaturge points. Thaumaturge points that can spend on the trade. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers within any dimension, and hunt salutors to enable further development. Alright, so it needed word. Do I have one? I don't know if I have one.
Even prayer can't dampen the wrath smoldering within Rasputin.
A dirty bowl that someone has eaten stew from. Words are clinging to the bowl like unwashed scraps from a recent meal. Neat lines of prayer float in the sky, swirl and fade, overtaken by a curse thrown out in a fit of passion. A hobbling cunt. Trace certain Rasputin. Conclusion, Rasputin's words. Even prayer can't dampen the wrath smoldering in Rasputin. Spiritual focus struggles under the weight of strong emotions. His calmness is a shame. He's no oasis of peace. I wonder if there's other stuff. Nah, this is just like a small... Ooh.
I failed.
Mind dimension is... Dimension Force. 2 low. Mind. Shadows of Sin's Past. Yeah, I know. Dirty Bowl. Fair Fall. Okay. I don't know. Anything more points. Okay. Guess I gotta stick with the bowl.
Careful you don't get achy feet. You're not too worn out. You look a little peaked.
Any moment now.
I have all day.
I do like all the items. I mean, I got that one thing, but I don't have enough points for it. Can I take away points? This one, right? Okay, I don't understand that. I see the one. Can't really do anything.
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within it?
An ornate prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, the touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder, which is soft and warm. It's also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Rasputin's passions. Who would have thought that the priest had such passions? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this one is one of his healing fits.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend.
You didn't like your breakfast, buckwheat with venison fat. You cursed the person who prepared it. You called her a hobbling cunt, correct?
Have a seat. Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
I want to know about the lady.
I can't help but ask you about that young lady from Petersburg.
Careful, I'm starting to like you. But not enough to tell you about Petersburg. How do you think I might help you?
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
Proud answer is it not only draws from your pride's level, but will also feed it even. No, I'm not.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes. Let me...
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here. I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind. You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose.
Idiot.
You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind. Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Oh, hello there.
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
Okay,
I'm
bitch,
just heading out.
sweet.
It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a saluter, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Then fucking sweet. Multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal the path to follow. Sometimes the path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced Thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quests. Rasputin or the flaw. Let's go find the flaw.
I felt something. Where is it?
They'll go gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
Observation. Dropped apple. A bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped a fruit basket, and left this orphan behind. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and throat painfully clenched. A bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Okay. Mental defense makes you lose focus instead of taking damage. Can deal with. Wait, what's going on? Skill upgrades. Each skill can be upgraded. Placing an upgrade in the designated spot on the skill icon. Each upgrade takes up space. Choose wisely. Strong attack? Oh yeah. Wait. You buy upgrades with Thaumaturge points in development. Once acquired, assign the upgrade to attack to apply its effect. What? What is this? 50% chance of interrupting the... Oh, that's actually pretty good for effects attack. There's him. Sure. Okay. I guess I can't really do anything with this. How do I know if I have a point to use them? Oh, gives a 60% chance of doing double damage. Fuck yeah. Don't know how much content is in this game, though. So that may be a big mistake. Oh, this would go good here. Oh, okay, now I get it. Alright, so the arrows are where I can put the upgrades.
Am I sensing?
Wooden box, hand-carved and elaborately painted wooden box. The box is marked with the words of love, sweet kisses, the names of Vesna and Luca intertwined. Cuddling tenderly against the wood, against the delicate carvings, trying to protect them from damp and rain. From all the evil in the world carries with it. Trace unknown. Okay.
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help. Help! Help! Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Oh wow, they got a lot of fun. Alright. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to enter a breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and allow the fight to end quicker. Okay. Increase damage, takes health points, just how much damage the point inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. Strong attack opportunity. The enemy has lost all their focus and is now in the breakdown state. It's a great chance to launch a strong attack. That's my strong attack, right?
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure. I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please, 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 please.
Alright, so it is the conversation is limited. Broken shards of the blue ceramic dish. The broken ceramic trembles with anger and frustration. The quarrel erupted suddenly, spewing out bile, mutual grievances. Its sweet and pungent taste stupefied, compelled screaming, finger pointing, and hurting. The frenzy lasted until all involved were out of breath. A damaged axe shaft. The trace it bears does not belong to Vesna. Although it already had become moldy from disuse, it carries the memory of the spirit of one who wielded it. A loner by choice with a disposition as tart as juniper berries. The shaft is overgrown with the thorns of bitter words, but there are others, warm, delicate as rose petals. They betray a love for someone who's not afraid of thorns. A love that is difficult but not accepting violence. Trace familiar, impetuous person. Domestic squabbles. In this house, there's a married couple who did not mince their words. They argue violently, loudly, until they are out of breath, but they persist together despite everything. That's interesting. Does that pertain to this house, though?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. Please, 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 please.
Am I sensing?
Dead goose. Someone or something strangled this goose. From the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotions carries no desire for meat or feathers, only the sour taste of envy and the desire of all Bogdan's property go to hell.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him, too?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
The conflicted neighbors. A dead goose lies between poor and peasants. The obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she'd better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs soon, won't it? Neighborly disputes. It seems that the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in air to revenge. A classic of the genre. Make the Anatoly calm down. Takes one heart.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside, and tell me what you're doing here.
Salt on the doorstep. Salt on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Diary of an Oblate Priest. They say that every nation has its demons. Its phantoms, ghosts, and nightmares were created to make naughty children behave. But I have gone halfway around the world preaching the word of God and learned the truth. These are demons, fiends, and devils cursed by God are real, and they are everywhere. In distant Samaria, people whispered the name Bugavik, a cruel beast whose presence brings wrath and the commands of people to inflict violence on their neighbors. A fairy tale, you say? But I have seen Bugavik here in Biechegorsk. I've heard the rattle of his chains and felt his fangs digging into my neck, tugging at every fiber of my soul. And I felt the fury that this wraith brings with it. the anger from which there is no escape, the taste of blood in my mouth and no prayer can erase. May the holy walls of the late church stop this beast. Blessed Virgin, keep me safe. Interesting. Unfinished letter. So. My dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused to farm with us, nor when you went to the Tiflis to study. And now you're calling us stupid, backward. You repeat after that rector of yours, backward. You repeat. Sudeki, the Georgian, your language is the language of dogs? And you want to write to me only in Russian? Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears, the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
Protective charm, made of strings, sticks, and feathers. It's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers. And this is if the enemy is in a suffering state. I'll do the mind. Relaxation. Restores your focus by three. That's interesting.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
I'll be right back.
Manipulation. Using Thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will appear. And the umpire will appear next to the character.
You've been going in so many circles, your head will spin.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
The coachman used the rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The rag reeked with a sour odor of fatigue. Attempts to free the wheel from the soft soil made the spine crack like a fish bone, and the muscles burn with fire. No one would help. Such was his shot. Such was his fate. Shovel. The shovel still showed traces of mud and ice. The coachman had to free the wagon's wheels from the soft soil that engulfed them. The coachman. The coachman is tired and weary. He's worked hard unloading the wagon alone, and all the dreams of this moment of rest. I can relieve his suffering.
I'm not going anywhere.
Make the coachman's fatigue go away.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all. Hmm?
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
Rural cemetery, the village. You want to go to this look? Aren't I already on the village? Oh, he already took me to the cemetery. Okay, save it. Because I can take a